This is Matt, and this will be a video on how to blur an object in a YouTube video, just like I've blurred something right here. So how do you do it? I'm here on YouTube Studio, logged into my account. Let's look at recent videos. So a whole bunch of videos that are scheduled. These videos haven't actually gone live yet. So I've clicked on content. I am now going to click on the details of one of them. So this is a video on one of my websites, Capital Reads. Check it out if you want finance and invest in books. So that's capitalreads.com. You can come down here on the sidebar to the editor. We click on editor, and then we've got this blur option right here. So this is the whole video. This is really handy for editing your videos after the fact. I mean, I edit all my stuff in a combination of Screen Studio and also Final Cut Pro before I actually export using compressor. But once it's in YouTube, if you've forgotten to edit something, you need to blur something out, maybe it's financial information or something, you can just scroll along and find something right here. Now it's going to be low res. It shows a low res version. You can obviously like speed up and slow down right here. You can zoom in and stuff using this, but this will be a low res version of the video just for editing purposes. But what you can do is you can do a lot of stuff. You can trim and cut, you can blur, which is what this video is about. There's audio options. You can do your end screens and your info cards here as well. So blur, we click on the little plus sign here. Now we can do a face blur, or we can do a custom blur. Face blur takes a little while as the system has to detect faces. And in this particular video, I don't have any faces anyway, unless you include the picture of myself down there. So we will click on custom blur. And now you can actually blur anything out right here. So you can change the blur. You know, if I wanted to blur out these two books or something, I can drag across. You can move it around. If there's a word, if there's an image, face, a person, whatever, you can blur that out right here. And now we can add to the extent of the blur, how long that blur will actually last for. You can see that it will just follow around there. So you can drag it along. Now, one thing I'll say is that the blur isn't as kind of intuitive, I guess, directly in YouTube. This really is a backup if you have, in fact, uploaded a video already, and you know, you've already made that mistake or something, you need to quickly blur something out in a pinch. You can use this blur tool. You can actually fix the blur position. You can track the object. It's quite good, but the blur behavior, this is what I was about to lead into. The blur behavior in YouTube itself, editing within YouTube itself, isn't as good as if you use something. If you're familiar with Screen Studio, when you record, when you like screen record, or even record your face in Screen Studio, the blur there is really intuitive. It will follow around the specific object that you want it to follow, which I find that YouTube Studio editing doesn't really do that as well. But this is a video on how to actually do it within YouTube. And I would recommend that this is a good move when you're in a pinch and you really need to actually edit something quickly. So you can do multiple blurs, you know, throughout your video. If you need to blur out like multiple sections or something of the video, you can also cut and paste that in, or you can just create a new blur from here. And once you have done that, you can click on save. I won't do that right now because I don't need to blur anything out. This is just a demo video. But once you've done your blurring, you can click save, and that will edit the video. YouTube might take sort of half an hour or something to process those changes, but the edits will be live pretty fast. So hopefully you found this video on how to blur out an object in a YouTube video useful. If you found it helpful, drop this video a like. It really helps, and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this.